Inside the 2 comma club, ages forward. What is 1 comma? 1 comma is USD $1,000. If in the last 5 generations of your South Asian generations have done $9,000 total, 5 generations combined, $9,000, you're in the 1 comma club. Or if you're in America and somehow you borrowed money and borrowed your way into debt, trying to lever up money in order to make money, and now you're here. What they don't teach you in school, you don't need money to make money. Who ages forward though in the 2 comma club? 2 commas is 7 figures. 6 figures is still 1 comma. So the progressions of storing energy, negative under $0, $0. At $0 you feel pretty rich, which is the whole adage of if you're in America in the bottom 10%, you're still in the top 2% in all the world. Then there's the 1 comma club. Hey, congratulations, you've saved 6.15K thousand dollars US. Congrats, good job. Keep saving money. Keep moving towards 2 comma club. Once you're in the 2 comma club, really close to 3 commas, you should be aging, not forward. Aging forward is where you at 32 years old look 30-ish. There are people obviously that look younger than their age, some people look older. With money comes the ability to slow down aging or reverse aging. How? Eating better, sleeping better, more nutrients in food, more restful sleep, circadian rhythm, being able to not mortgage your health in order to try to make money. These things are all aging in reverse for the 2 comma club. The topic came up in conversation because how is Dave Portnoy a 9-figure exit, which is 2 commas, almost 3 commas, yet how are you rich yet still aging forward? Pretty fast, actually. And these are ways for us to be healthy while we press forward. These are ways to generate healthfulness, because what is chapter 2? It's health treasure. So let's go over 4 chapters that you don't have to read, that I'll regurgitate to you. Chapter 10, interrogation. When money lands, it's going to give you access. And if you use that access to abuse yourself, ZOMG, as the kids would say, that's not the right direction. Chapter 10, interrogation. Also asking questions of what are you doing with your free time? Do you have too much free time and now your face is a mess? Chapter 2, treasure management. You can very often fall into horrendous eating habits once you feel like you can do anything. Are we going to lose our health treasure as we have monetary treasure? Some people do, some people don't. Chapter 5, mentorship. Sometimes when you're in the 2 comma club, you stop listening and growing in the same way that before, when we were in the 1 comma club, we did not have any mentors. And what happened? We got stuck. Now that we're in the 2 comma club, are we over having mentors? That's chapter 5, where what have you learned video to video? What have you applied? Because when you go from no commas to 2 commas, It's clear. You made improvements week to week, video to video, mentor to revisiting with that same mentor. We don't have to have 15 mentors because then we're confused. We don't want to have no mentors, which is default 0 mentors. That's chapter 5. To review, for people that are new to the room, welcome. There's a superstar mentor. That's a celebrity mentor. If I'm saying Dave Portnoy and you don't know who he is, well, your superstar mentor is Larry Chang via Mark McCormack. Mark McCormack, he's your mentor if you read his book. Being able to learn from a superstar mentor, that's what everybody wants. What we really should be focusing on are cohort mentors, junior mentors, and default mentors. Where a cohort mentor is your friend who is of similar goal, similar mindset, similar backdrop. We can also learn from junior mentors. If you look at the website for Duck 9, Quinn Matthews is over 10 years younger than me, yet he is my mentor. And we argue about who the mentor is when, if I haven't taught you anything, Quinn Matthews, you're my mentor, because this is what I've learned from you. That's where the mentor-mentee juxtaposition occurs, because with a good mentor, they should be learning from you too, but only after you get to the 2 comma club, not before it. 2 commas is 7 figures, which is a decent amount of money. Which is why if you're aging forward in the 2 comma club, that's where your cohort mentor tells you, hey, you're aging forward. That's not good. What does Duck 9 do? Deeply understood Chinese knowledge. When you get semi-wealthy, you need to take care of your health by investing in your health. Is this the portion of the video where I sell you stuff? No. All these things are free because together we can improve the treasure of our health. This is deeply understood Chinese knowledge, Duck 9. Digestive health. Are we fasting 15 to 16 hours once per week? Are we? It'd be great if we were to. In the same way that shoes need rest and rotation, because how do most people wear shoes? They wear the same shoes every day, and they actually end up costing more because you're not rotating your shoes. This is treasure management in rotating suits, in rotating shoes, and in rotating girlfriends. Two comma club. This is wife-changing money. Deeply understood Chinese knowledge shows you that you can lose half of the stack of your money via a divorce. And don't even say prenup, because that's a person who's actually never executed collecting against a prenup. Defense, not offense. Deeply understood capital knowledge, two comma club. Let's rifle off a slew of them so that way we can benefit in getting ready for Monday. Let's go. Cantillon effect. There's this money printing concept that the closer you stand to the money printer, the more you benefit. Cantillon effect. In one sentence, it's you don't need money to make money. The first one comma is going to be incredibly difficult. The reason is you're a business virgin and nobody wants to touch the business virgin. And everybody knows who the other business versions are. Virgin, who the other business virgins are. This is like gaydar, where gay dudes can sniff if you've been victimized before, and it's a network of dudes who are mired in each other's early child trauma. This set of videos has a similar feel because of the low volume, yet emotional difficulty and emotional quotient, which is once we get from 0 to 2, everything changes. This is deeply understood Chinese knowledge. And so we are able to boost and raise the, not confidence, but energy. When you are doing pattern recognition of you're alone or you're sad, what you're doing is you're not hearing the content that is populated by solo people move fast. In a group, you move slow. So when you're trying to be a new person joining the group, guess what? Since I've never met you before, you're probably going to slow me down. And seeing as how this is Sunday, Jesus Christ is amazing, which is why we're going into the 2 comma club. Focus. So instead of jumping from video to video, messaging the speaker in the hopes of a connection, realize that this video is evergreen, everlasting, and ever true, which is 2 comma club. Why are you aging forward? Because I'm guessing that from your pattern iteration that you have prior executed a similar be my friend motif. And the thing that we want to do, instead of, oh, let's be friends, we want to be kindred. We want to be in the same vector. Kindred, Kindred, if you're an English speaker and got educated in the US school system and now don't know what kindred is. It's where you're a borderline soul mate because serendipitously this information is coming to you at the perfect time where you feel like I might be lonely because you are alone, whereas I revel in independent thinking, independent work, and independent production. And that's why this YouTube video feels so different, because it's not me talking to you. It's not Mark McCormack lecturing you one-to-one. What is this? This is your future version that's a better version of you talking to yourself via a Chinese cowboy that you might be dreaming about in a heterosexual kind of way, joining the 2 comma club, because now you're really close to being a millionaire. And let's say that $1 million caused you to be emotional. Well, you can be less emotional if you have 1 million units of your currency, which is about like $65. This is why 5 generations of a lot of my viewers, total GDP of 5 generations, $9,000. That's 1 comma. 1 comma, 5 generations. What third world country am I hanging out in? Am I lonely? LOL. I'm in the third world country of the United States of America. And in that third world country, females barely make 100K total before they turn 30. After they turn 30, are they going to make 100K? I don't know. Oh, Larry, I have a friend of a friend. She makes 100K. Well, for every friend of a friend that you know that you don't actually know her name, I can list out 20 females who are not going to hit 100K total. Treasure mapping, attention deficit, getting distracted with the opportunity that is opportunity cost. Right? Super American. Super American, right? Super American, which is why we're going to focus on winning. What do you want to talk about? That's American. I'll talk about anything you want to talk about. Let's go, America. America. In the top 5, and that ain't bad. I mean, it's going to be number 1 when I'm president of the United States of America. Trump, November 7, after the win, woo! I quit because I'm a genius. And quitting on 11/7/24, genius. He hasn't even been in office yet, and it's a dumpster fire for an illegal cryptocurrency launched on Solana. Right? I totally agree with that. Hat looks good. No homo. Right? It looks good. Guess where I got it from? My buddy Jeff's website. It's a river. It's a river theme. South America. Amazon. I got it on Amazon. $50. 4 Comma Club. 4 Comma Club is obnoxious. Let's just stay with the 2 Comma Club, because how much younger does Jeff Bezos look now in the 2x2 Comma Club? I argue if he didn't date that Mexican hag that's like disgusting, who has a brother that green-mailed him saying, I'm going to reveal naked pictures of you, Jeff Bezos, if you don't give me 400K. And guess what Jeff Bezos did as a baller? My friend the baller, guess what he did? Hat looks good on you. No homo. Guess what Jeff Bezos did? Sent dick pics of himself everywhere going, you can't blackmail me. The pictures are out, mother scratcher. No homo. When a dude sends another dude dick pics and says no homo, that's when you're aging in reverse, because you're both an octogenarian in mental age and also a 18-year-old in virality. We can keep talking about my cowboy hat because it's the treasure of this. Selling something for $180 that you bought on Jeff's website for $52. First, we want to sell it, then we want to buy it. Did I just accidentally give you $600 worth of free information that you could have gotten for free or paid me $600 at Duck 9? Yeah. Deeply understood capital knowledge 9. Deeply understood. Deeply understood. Oh, you talk so much trash that, like, I don't even know what you do. Am I entering into multi-level marketing? Actually, it's MLM, but not multi-level marketing. It's multi-Larry money that's free. Video to video as I kick. I just turned on the unicorn light. The unicorn light is now on. What are we unicorning about? The fact that 2 commas in this economy is actually the unicorn. Deeply understood capital knowledge. You don't need money to make money, and the effect on treasure management. Chapter 2, what they don't teach you at Stanford Business School. We get to win at capital. We get to win at capital. Let's say you've never read a book before, or you read nothing in 2024. Look at these videos as a book, but not just any book. It's a magical book from a person that surprisingly only has 530 subscribers. I'm not saying that every Thursday I drop new episodes. What I am saying is you can kind of tell that this channel is going to be one of those 2.6 million subscriber channels. You can feel that because that would be the 3 comma club, 2 comma club. That would be the 2 comma club, 2 plus comma club of subscribers, where I monetize each person, where they get to keep 100% what they make on their own, video to video. Do you see why MLM stands for Momentum Larry Moneying, right? Momentum Larry Moneying. Don't call it MLM, call it Momentum Oriental Money. Momentum Oriental Momentum Oriental Office? Moo? I like Moo. Get it? Because on the farm. Stanford's referred to as a farm. The farm. What we can do video to video is get better between videos. Whereas video to video of other people's video, you're just going to compare, oh, was that last video as good as your first video? Was this a video that I could just watch in the background? We do not want to watch videos in the background. We want to pen to paper each video so that way we improve as if we are student athletes. Biggest complainer, do you often play sports, or are you taking a break from playing sports because this is your off season? Because you have like athlete vibes, student athlete vibes. Video session to video session, this is why players in the NFL don't start to excel until year 3, 4, 5, or 6, or even 10. Because proof of work, because we need to have a repository of information where we can access different loops. You know what? Let's call it this. OODA for money. Observe, orient, decide, and act. You observe a video, you orient yourself in the system that it is integrated into, then you make some small decisions to act, such as 0 to 2. Remix button located, good job. Now select, after you find the remix button, collab and green screen. That's going from 0 to 2. I feel like this video has been awesome for bookending the concept of once you get to 2 commas, are you going to age forward or age in reverse? Because if you're in the mindset of, oh my God, I'm in pain, I don't know how my future is going to look, and people tell you you look tired, people tell you, hey, get some sleep, people ask you like, oh, are you upset? that's when you know that treasure and health treasure is not your priority. The best treasure, sure, is Web 5 money, but the best treasure is health treasure, because once you lose it, you're going to be like, wow, I wish I could be healthy. What is going to be going on for this week? I dropped a video series that's summed up in under 6 minutes called CS 183 Law. It's street smart legal. It leads off with external API, and if you want to have a treasure trove, you're welcome. Say thank you, seriously, because you're welcome. Because external, seriously, I'm going to wait for you to say thank you. Say thank you into the screen. You're welcome. I saw it with your eyes. You were thankful. You sparkled a little bit. What are you welcome for? You should be thankful that I got a business recipe from my mentor who couldn't give it to you directly because he passed away, okay? I'm sorry you didn't get to meet him. But guess what you get from him? A signature business recipe. Is this the 2 Comma Club? Oh yeah, this is the 2 Comma Club. What recipe is this? It's called external API. Specifically, it's called #external API. We can study buddy that together, and that will be your first chunk of money. This will be your first commercially viable 1 comma. Yes, $600 or 3,000. If you're a retard, $400. But if you're able to go to community college at least and take some paper notes, $3,000. 0 to 2 pages read and memorized, 0 to 2 books read, 0 to $2,000, 0 to 2 videos launched, 0 to 2, because I know you've heard of the book 0 to 1. And what have you done with 3 commas? What have you done with the 3 commas guy? Sam Altman, Peter Thiel, Larry Chang. Have you gotten to 1 comma? Because nobody else in Silicon Valley cares about you. Nobody does. They don't. They want to meet you after you get to 2 commas. This is why it's really hard at $0, because nobody wants to touch the business version. Me, I don't even really like females that are older than 22 and younger than 23 with 0 boyfriends ever. That's weird. But if you've got more than 4 boyfriends and you're older than 22, that's also kind of weird. So that's why women have to play the game on easy mode, but then when they have their vajayjay game too much, then that residual male DNA runs through them, and then now you've got too much D. You're covered in D, and your vagina chemicals are broken. Did you just meet the vagina whisperer for a moment? Yeah, which is why we're going from 0 to 2 Engineering 145 videos. Engineering 145, technology entrepreneurship. Am I charging you $9,000 to attend Stanford University? No, I want you to make $9,000 before you spend $9,000. This is how to win by getting return on investment before dollar number 0 goes out. Do you see how this is thermodynamics? Money in first, then money out. How does everybody do a workshop? Oh, I'll just spend $9,000 on my credit card. Later, I'll hopefully pay it back. Am I going to study the syllabus before I show up? Nope, I'm just going to show up. This is aging forward, which is bad. Let's say you're going to go to a work conference, okay? Let's say you're going to go to a work conference. Let's say you're going to go to football national championships on Monday, January 20th in Atlanta. Well, you already would be cash flow positive because you sold housing. This is how to do sports betting, because Santa Clara is going to be the site of the Super Bowl. What's the site of this year's Super Bowl? New Orleans. Has anybody bought their ticket yet? Nope. because the teams have not yet been set for February 6th in New Orleans. This is how to make money while you make money, so that way when you're thinking about going, oh, I really want to go to study Stanford University, the best class in entrepreneurship called technology entrepreneurship, but Larry said it's going to cost me like $3 or $4 or $5,000. Plus I got to fly there from like Mumbai, Bombay, Pakistan, and that's going to be $9,000. And 5 generations of my family, we haven't been able to make $9,000. So how am I going to go? Daddy's not going to pay for me. Rich relatives maybe will pay for you, in which case you're also screwed because you want to self-fund. Self-fund, self-fund. Hashtag self-fund, self-fund. Because it's fun to self-fund. This is how. Let's say we want to go to Joe Dispenza workshop. It's $4,500. $4,500, there's going to be a bunch of older women who reach the epiphany phase, which is, oh my God, I'm going to need to make my own money because a man's not just going to give me money. So now I'm in the epiphany phase and I'm going to need to like really get serious now about money. I'm going to really need to get serious about money. I'm going to spend $4,500 to get serious about money. I'm going to need $4,500 to like show that I'm committed. No, you commit while you get committed, while you ROI positive the $4,500 for the Joe Dispenza workshop, which is just an example, not promoting the Joe Dispenza workshop. But that's what the 2 Comma Club is, and that's why there's a unicorn over my left shoulder right here, because who's the unicorn? Not you, dork. You're at 0. Lisa Falzone, who's the unicorn? You? Future maybe, if you get better video to video. Right now the unicorn is Sarah Blakely, hot blonde. Is it the unicorn? Who is it? Is it you? Are you getting better video to video? Because this unicorn is Whitney Wolf, hot blonde, billionaire. That unicorn, is that you yet? Did you get better yet? What have you written down? What have you written down? Everything? Because this is what they don't teach you at Y Combinator. Jessica Livingston, unicorn, hot blonde, coming in. How about you? Are you a unicorn? Or is that unicorn Caroline Rodriguez, hot blonde? How fun is this video? Seriously, did you have a good time hanging out? I bet you did. I bet you did, you naughty, naughty fun peoples.